of you. You're good. Hey! Amanda, come on, no cues, no take one.
Just snap.
Yeah. Amazing audience, we are live. We are in Salem. I got it right.
Salem, Oregon.
Salem, Oregon. And we're with the amazing Marie MacMillan. She was on the podcast. We had a conversation some time back. And it was a pretty amazing conversation. Now, Marie, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Angel.
Boom.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Wow, you're real.
I am real. You're real. It's so weird when you do podcasting, you talk to people through Skype and everything, and then you meet them in person. You're like, oh, yeah.
It's real.
You're a person.
Yeah. It changes the dynamics of the conversation. Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. Now, let's update. From the last time we spoke, we spoke about a few things. You were talking about one thing that I think is necessary to bring to the forefront is you do two things. Mm-hmm. You're a nurse.
Yes.
And you podcast.
Yes.
I think sometimes we shelve the thing that we do because we're looking towards what we want to become. Mm-hmm. But you found a way to combine them.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Head to toe.
Boom! I love it. The Head to Toe podcast, right?
Head to Toe podcast.
So that's your one thing there. And then you spoke about you, your husband. You spoke about your earliest childhood memory, which interestingly was having your head sewn.
Yes.
Right?
I re-listened to that and I was like, oh yeah, that was the earliest memory.
Oh, there we go.
Head sewn back together.
Yeah, there we go. She is a nurse now. So, I mean, it does connect just a bit.
A little bit.
Right? She was like, a little bit. So, I mean, give us an update. What's new? What's going on?
What's new? The podcast has really grown since you and I last talked. I've produced, let's see, I want to say like 6 or 7 episodes in the last 4 to 5 months. Wow. And they've been a couple at a time. So I've really been churning it out.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm up to 25 episodes total. And they're just really great conversations. Like that's why I just gel with you a little bit. I think having those conversations with people is just so interesting, and I just geek out over it. And I keep hunting for good conversations, and especially healthcare workers. Yeah,
which is cool because on the end of the conversation, you did say, "Hey, if you are a nurse and you have a great story to share, like reach out to me." Yeah, call her, right? Now, where's the best place for people to connect with you?
The one place that you can go to connect with me is my website, mariemacmillan.com, and you'll see my contact info there, my email, and that's the best way to get a hold of me. Or LinkedIn, that's how Angel found me. So. Yeah.
Can we knight you to put those links in this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Wonderful. So people could just click, because MacMillan is spelled M-A-C, and some people would do the M-C, I guess.
Yes.
So it's Marie MacMillan. Well, that's great. So you've done that. Head to Toe podcast is kicking. You're not going to shelf it.
No, I'm not going to shelf it.
Wonderful.
No.
We have you recorded. Right?
No pod fade for me.
Yeah, no. Wonderful. That's wonderful. So what's new? What else are you doing?
What else am I doing? Well, it's summer here in Oregon, so I'm just getting outside as much as I can. It's very hot for us this summer, so my husband and I have been on the river kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding. Right now, I'm on a road trip also.
Sweet.
I'm headed to Ashland, Oregon for kind of an annual trip that I take every year to the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. So I'm very excited about that this week. It's hard when it's so nice outside to be inside a hospital for 12 hours, but I still enjoy my job. I like working in the ICU. It's still great. And just having those essential moments with people on their worst or their best or their last day of their lives, and I think that's just the juice of life.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, it's amazing though, like your earliest childhood memory and ICU unit nurse. I'm just fascinated by the way these things connect. Yeah,
I guess so.
It is amazing. I mean, your head is being sewn, and you look up at the person doing it, right? And now you are that person. I mean, that's ICU is crazy, isn't it?
That's true. It is. You're right. People do wake up from surgery, and I'm the first person with a flashlight in their eyes saying, hello.
One of the segments you cover is your own unique real shoes. I did see you wear, they're slippers, yeah?
They're flip-flops.
They're flip-flops, yeah. It's like it's like fancy flip-flops, yeah.
Fancy flip-flops.
But one of the things I like to cover is the steps that or the shoes you've worn up to now. What are some shoes you've worn over the time period of life?
Shoes that I've worn.
I can see the orange shoes.
You mean like physical shoes?
Yeah, like physical shoes.
jelly sandals.
I could see that.
Do you remember jelly sandals? Anybody? 90s?
Yeah,
okay,
come
I wore
on.
those. A lot of dance shoes.
Oh, really? Dance shoes?
Yes, I was on the dance team in high school, so a lot of dance shoes. Cowboy boots.
Ooh.
I went to college in Texas, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nursing shoes, which are ugly but comfortable. And at home, it's really barefoot when I get home and take the nursing shoes off and just gotta get my feet connected to the ground again.
Yeah. What's one struggle you've had, if you would, that you could share with us over the last year?
I would say finding balance in both my professional life and also personal life, and kind of spearheading forward, just knowing who I am and applying that to both my career and my personal life with my relationships, my parents, my family, my husband, and knowing who I am, but also balancing that out with experiencing the world as it is.
Yeah.
And that's very broad and abstract, but
It's Shakespearean.
yes, it is.
It works. You're heading to Shakespeare.
I am heading to Shakespeare. I'm in an existential mode right now, but I guess I would say a specific challenge is facing mistakes and looking at them not as just mistakes, but opportunities to learn.
Yeah.
And I'm going to quote Jim Kirk here from Star Trek, where he says, "I don't believe in no-win scenarios." And I think errors that I've made, whether it be technical or like not getting back to someone in like my podcast outreach and networking and like recording. I had an epic recording fail a while back, and where it just recorded me and not the interviewee.
Aww.
And it was a really good interview, and it was just me saying,
"Video bomb!"
I love it. I love it. Salem, Oregon.
I think like I had one where where I thought I recorded the entire conversation and did not.
Yeah.
You still recorded your voice.
I just recorded my voice, so it was just me saying, "That's amazing," and then long pauses. "Tell me more." Oh, it's awful. And this guy was very busy. This guy that I interviewed, he's an ER physician. I was just like, I found out like right after I ended the call, right? And I was just like, do I call him back? Do I wait 48 hours? What do I do? So like facing that, and I just owned it. I just emailed him and was like, "This is what happened. I'm really sorry. I loved our conversation. If you're ever up for talking again, let me know."
Yeah.
And he did get back to me.
Sweet.
And we re-recorded the conversation.
Sweet.
And the second time was better than the first time. And it was just an awesome thing. And that's the next episode I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
So.
Look forward to that.
Yeah. So looking at mistakes as opportunities, and there's no such thing as no-win scenarios.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. All right. Do you have any regrets?
In life?
Well, I love how you said that. Do you have any regrets of the decisions you've made up to now?
I don't think so.
Okay, love that. What are you most excited about right now?
Going to Ashland and seeing Shakespeare.
It's a given. When you heard that this guy from the Caribbean was coming to see you, what did you think?
I was so excited. I was like, when you started saying you're going to go across, I was like, you got to come to Oregon. I think I messaged you. I was like, I don't know if you're going to come down I-5, but if you're here, I'm going to come see you.
Yeah.
So I was super excited. And then also to meet Amanda, fellow nurse.
Amanda's amazing, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. That's my sweet rice.
So yeah, I was extremely excited.
That's wonderful. All right, so we're closing up now because I do not know what conversation I can start with you that wouldn't take like 30 minutes.
I know. So you guys have 10 hours. So.
In closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
There's something you told me in our first conversation that has stuck with me, and that is you told me when you hit cut, we were done with our 12 minutes, and you said, "Let me tell you something. Don't punch yourself when you're in the boxing ring."
Yeah.
And I've really taken that, and it's so true in your passions and your career and whatever you're doing. Don't punch yourself when you're in the boxing ring, because I'd keep focused on the opponent, whatever that is. So
Yeah, I
just
love
love
that. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
You're awesome.
Proud
Thanks
of
for having
you.
me.
Yeah. She's awesome. That's amazing. Well, amazing audience. This was a short one, but definitely packed with some beautiful points to remember. Until next time, next conversation, Marie MacMillan, thank you for being Marie MacMillan of Head to Toe Podcast.
Head to Toe Podcast.
Boom. Thank you for
iTunes,
being.
Podbean.
Do plug. She said that on the last conversation. Oh, only a shameless plug.
Shameless.
Yeah, you go for it.
I didn't bring a sign.
You were great. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you so much, Angel.
Boom. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun. Let's do the uncut version.